Good morning, everybody. This is Connor from Futures Analytica, bringing you guys another live futures trading session. We're going to be starting the day out here on ES, going to be arming it in both directions. You can see here that Delta is relatively correlated with price at the moment. Even though we are inside this chop, we are going to start in trend mode to be safe. Trend mode is the more reliable pick, just in general. So if you're just starting using this strategy, I highly recommend just using it in trend mode and not bothering to switch to progression. I hope you all had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend with your families. Me and my family went to the beach, and unfortunately, it was very cloudy, but it was a nice time. Hey, Adrian, make sure that if using Rhythmic, you have aggregated data turned off. Sorry, Adrian, not Aiden. Hopefully we can get some more movement here. Oh, look at that. Just got filled into a long trade. End up winning that one up to 408 on the day. We're using 7 contracts now on ES. Just got filled into a short trade here, also in trend mode. Moves up to our stop chase. You can see that. End up winning that trade pretty quickly, up to $816 on the day now. Another consecutive short trade. You can see here we're trying to ride this down wave. We're getting consistently negative delta. That's a good sign that we should be getting more of a downtrend here. However, this level here is giving us some trouble, you can see. This is a previous level from way back here that was automatically marked by the Analytica Chart 4, but it seems that we'd broken through it with the formation of this new red derived zone. It closed out this green one and formed a new one there. So we should end up winning this one. I may have been wrong about that, guys. We may not win this one. You can see that there's our first loss of the day, back up to 524. Just got filled into a short position here. Sadly, there's our second loss of the day. We're going to be switching it into regression mode here. We don't really have the delta for that to happen. However, this zone has been giving us a lot of trouble, and we've seen the collapsing of these two zones here and then the formation of chop right after it. Not a ton of market movement right now, but we'll see how it goes. We started up the day by winning 2 and then losing 2, so we're still up by 160, but that's practically break even. There we go, just got filled into a long trade here in regression. If we win this trade, we're going to swap the trend. There we go. We ended up winning that trade up to 566.20. Hold on, let me pull up my executions here. I don't know why NinjaTrader makes me re-add it every time, or OBS. Feels good to get that winning trade in. Now we're back above our break even. Sorry that there's not much to talk about at this point. I know that makes for a pretty boring live stream, but there's not that much going on. Hey Earl, you're correct. The first wave of traders onto CR Link is happening soon. You can absolutely get some feedback from them on performance with the new speed to market in a couple of weeks. We can certainly do that. Also, guys, the just a little correction on Sierra Link. All of those latency figures are actually ping figures. Those are round trip times. So if you're looking for the actual latency, it's about half of what the ping is. So you're getting sub-millisecond latency with the Sierra plan. See here we had a divergence at 814. If we re-enter this zone down here, we are going to be switching to regression mode. We did re-enter this zone here, so we are going to be switching it into regression mode. Hi, Adrian. We have a support line on our website if you're having some trouble getting your charts set up. Really not getting a lot of volatility today. Hey, Worthley, your question was, are you preferring ES as to NQ? Recently, I found ES to be very consistent when put into trend mode, which we are going to switch to now that we're outside of the zone. Um, and I found out it needs very little oversight comparatively. So You can see here we should definitely be switching to trend mode with how little movement we saw in the past 5 minutes. Sorry, I don't know if I said that correctly. Switch to regression mode. Really just absolutely no movement today, guys. I'm sorry. And happily, yes, with the VPS service, everything will be pre-installed already. Finally got filled here. This time it was a short trade. Ended up winning that one very quickly. Here we go. Here's some volatility here. We got filled into a long trade. There we go. Starting to pick up some steam now. We've passed the $1,000 mark up to 1,382 on the day. It's a good feeling. Now I feel like we're starting to get some movement here. It was very interesting. We had that long lull here with a little bit of a spike in volatility. Sorry, guys, I stepped away from my computer there for a second. It looks like we actually did get filled into a trade there, and we ended up winning it. We're up to $1,800 on the day now. Hey, Anian, your question was, are you running any promotion for the VPS system right now? Yes, we are. The price you see is the promotional version. So we have a pre-order system right now going. So you have to pre-order it at the moment, and you'll have access on June 1st. That means that we do have a discounted price, and that discounted price is locked in for life as long as you stay subscribed. So that's already a discounted price. We also have that discounted rate if you book a 3-month option rather than a 1-month option. So we have a couple options there to reduce your cost significantly. The 3-month option is mostly there to help us secure the hardware itself. We're not really making anything off of that. It's just allowing us to scale more. So just keep that in mind. Just got filled into a long trade here. Right at that green derived zone automatically marked by the Analytica Chart 4 Plus. Hey, Fabio, your question was, do you have any assistance during the installation of the system? I'm not sure by your question if you're a existing customer or someone who's interested in it, but we have the installation video on our channel, which is very straightforward. You simply import my template, and it'll set up your system to be like mine. Um, Other than that, we have a very robust support system to help you along the way if you need any of that. But let me know if you have any specific questions about the setup or if you have any friction points that you're encountering. Check out that video on our channel, though. It's a very straightforward installation, I think you'll find. Unfortunately, there we end up losing that trade. Back down to $1,900 on the day. Hey Adrian, Sierra Link is a virtual private server. So you'd be trading off of a server located next to the exchange. You'd have Polarity hosted there, and you'd be able to um, run it very close to the exchange and get extremely low latency. Hey Shank, your Sierra VPS instructions will be emailed to you as they become available. Both Strata and Sierra are very competitive plans. It will work on Strata. It will also work on Alto. It'll work on all three of our plans. Of course, this is the 0.2 millisecond difference that will matter only if you are really trying to squeeze out every little bit of an edge that you can. Hey, Joseph, you're saying that you like to close your trades early with the close button on the chart trader, but there's also exit the polarity strategy and you have to reload. My question is, are you using the close button that is below the disarm both button? That option should close your trade and it should not disarm the strategy. The one at the top right will disarm it because any kind of manual order will disable any strategy loaded on the chart, regardless of who makes it or what we do. We unfortunately can't work around that, so we added a close button for polarity, which will close it without doing that. Hey Fabio, your question was if I buy the system, which one do you recommend for me? That depends on a few factors. So the first one, if you are on a budget and you already have a footprint chart, you can just get the stage 1 package. Now, if you don't have a footprint chart, but you're still looking for the more budget option, you can get the stage 2 package, which includes a footprint chart, but that footprint chart does not have these derived zones here. So I use these derived zones to switch modes. You can see here, for example, this automatically marked zone, price bounced off of here. Now it's bouncing off of here again. You can find that these are very useful in your trading. But if you don't want that, you can get the stage 2. Now, of course, I trade the stage 3. I designed this software for my own personal use. So everything you see on the chart is what I use in my personal trading. So if you're trying to emulate what I do, stage 3 is the best option. Hey, Chazalava, that template is inside of the downloads for Polarity ML. It's a Dropbox link. Joseph, I'm not totally sure I understand what you're saying. So there are two close buttons. One close button is below the disarm both, and that will close whatever trade you have open. And then there's a close button up here, which will force any trades you have open to close. And that is a NinjaTrader included feature. I suggest you use the button below the arm both button so you can close them manually. And this does not force you to reload the strategy after that, by the way. We're going to be switching to trend mode here. Gotcha, Joseph. So your question was that if you're trading manually, like with the buy market button or the sell market button, um, then you're getting manual closing of polarity when you click the close button. Gotcha. Okay.
A quick pricing options to fit nearly any.
Really low volatility at this point. Sorry, guys. Hey, Amji, your question was, will the system also take trades if you use a bar or candlestick chart, or do we need an order flow chart? Thank you. Um, so you do need the order flow chart loaded with polarity. Um, However, you can just have a candlestick chart next to it and read that. I'm not sure if your question is, do you need to purchase a footprint chart, or can you just use a candlestick chart with a stage one? You can still read your candlestick chart next to it, but you'll need to have um, the footprint chart loaded. You can see here if I zoom out, it just turns into a regular candlestick chart. So if you don't like order flow, you can just trade off of this. So it'll automatically do that with the Analytica chart 4. Yeah, Chris, you're probably right. I should probably stop for the day here. And the Fed speaking later, there's likely going to be some pretty good volatility later in the day, but we'll see. I'm going to wait 7 more minutes, so I'm going to trade till 9. And if we don't get a trade till then, we'll probably call it for the day here. But I do want to try and get at least to 2,500. But it might be a little bit overzealous. We are getting kind of a decline in viewership at this point, though. But that's okay. Also, guys, we do have that Memorial Day sale extended until the end of the day today. So if you're interested in picking up Polarity, we do have that 30% off coupon active. So it's a pretty good deal. Yeah, guys, I think we're probably going to end up calling it here. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm going to be live streaming later this week, and you'll get some more information on Sierra Link coming out on June 1st. Thank you guys for tuning in today, and have a great rest of your day.